So I'll say welcome my good friends Elliot and James,
James.
and they're here to talk to you about coins for koalas
And kangaroos.
and kangaroos.
Me and James said I would say that, James would say that, I would say that, and James would say that.
All right.
So we said like we would each take a turn doing it.
So why are we collecting coins for koalas and kangaroos?
Wildfires are burning up the animals' habitat in Australia. Animals are dying.
And so how are we helping them?
We are giving the money collected to the World Wildlife Fund Australia.
So we collect it here. We give it to an organization that we know is going to be helping the animals.
And save.
So what are they going to use? What are they going to use our? How will they use our donations?
I think they're probably going to be using it to get like people to get like people can use it to hire people and like go into the forests and like take water bottles and give the koalas and the kangaroos
Yeah,
if
I've
they
seen
wanted
those
them.
pictures where people are trying to help. How else are they going to use
How are
the
they gonna
funds?
get to the kangaroos so close? Because what if they kick?
I don't know.
They should probably just use like.
Well, maybe the way they share or save a koala is different than the way they would save a kangaroo.
I'm wondering if they would take loosely big water bowls out for the kangaroos if they come up and are so thirsty because there's no drinks, and they're scared of people coming in all the way into they like go get some water from the beach. Like they could go up and drink the water from there instead
Would they
of.
get water from the ocean though?
I don't know.
That'd
It's
be
salt water.
Yeah, it'd be
That'd
salt
be
water.
yuck.
How else are they going to use the money?
The lakes
Give the animals medical care.
to give them medical care. So if they
There's some
need
back
it,
to help.
because if they need to go to the doctor and they say you need to pay, here you go. There you go. There you go.
Alright.
Here's the money. I see that new book shelves in there. It's Andreessen.
Where's Miss Andreessen?
She's probably gonna come through. She probably doesn't even know it's ready.
Well, she's the one who told me we were doing it right here.
Because it's in Miss Andreessen and it's ready. I would say the Jefferson Creek because I forgot it.
Yes. We're going to say the Jefferson Creek and what Miss Andreessen does.
What is
She holds
Thanks
it
for your patience.
up, and then
Okay,
I read it.
I'm gonna have you just sit down over here at the table. Actually, you sit down in the chair. And wait just a second, and then I'll help you finish lacing those shoes.
You'll watch us live. We have
She's gonna be the first one to see our thing
Yeah.
in real person, not like one of
and Miss Booth may be
She's
a
gonna-
surprise.
She's gonna pop in with a koala bear and a kangaroo and like save the koalas and kangaroos. I think. She's gonna pop in, and I think she's gonna come behind here and like save the koalas and kangaroos.
All right.
Or she'll just
All right, we got to sit up straight. Best posture. Are you ready?
Who's gonna say coins for koalas?
Good Monday morning, Jaguars. It's me, Mr. Krieger, and I'm here with my good friends Elliot and James. And I invited them in to talk a little bit about coins for koalas and kangaroos. I know Miss Booth has kind of started this process. And Elliot, why are we collecting coins for koalas and kangaroos?
Wildfires are burning up the animals' habitat in Australia. Animals are dying.
Their habitats. What is a habitat?
It's where an animal lives and survives and can eat stuff and survive from other creatures and
Yeah, so their habitats, their homes where they're living are burning up, and as a result, animals are dying. So, um, if we're collecting coins for koalas and kangaroos, James, um, uh, what happens to this money?
The money collected, we are giving it to World Wildlife Fund Australia.
The World Wildlife Fund in Australia. So if we take all of our money that we collect here, and then we write a check to the World Wildlife Fund in Australia, what are they going to do with that money?
They're probably going to be hiring people like to give animals like the water and what they need and like medical care and saving them from the fires.
Yeah, there's many animals that can be saved, and some of our money is going to help save the animals. But what else can they do? What do they do with the animals?
They could, with the money, they could probably give them medicine.
Yeah, some medical care as well. So there's lots of different things that that we can do with our just a small donation. And
Hi
Mrs.
there.
Booth has joined us. Maybe let's slide over just a
Hi,
little
can
bit
I
and
hop
welcome
in?
Mrs.
Yes.
Booth.
Hop in, as they say. All right. I know you were talking about coins for koalas and kangaroos, and I brought some friends with me today. Kangaroo, you can hold on to him. Koala, you can hold on to her. And I just popped in because I wanted to thank everybody for joining in to bring in coins for koalas and kangaroos. This is the bucket from our room, and as you can see, it's getting pretty full. It's got some paper money in it. Then I had something really cool to say because it's amazing when you think about nature and all that there is that we don't know about. The continent of Australia has, I was thinking, how many animals are affected by these horrific wildfires? So I went and I did some research, and this is what I found out. Listen to this. There are 250 species of native mammals, 250. 550 species of land and aquatic birds, that would be birds on land, birds in water, 680 species of reptiles, 190 species of frogs, and more than 2,000 species of marine and freshwater fish. Because the great, I'm losing the word, the coral reef is there. And here's the thing. We talk about fire, and fire is in the forest and the trees. But remember, boys and girls, we are all in this. There is a food chain. There is a food web. We all depend on each other. So everything that's affected in Australia, the fires are affecting everything I just read to you. Because every animal, every bird, every reptile, every fish, every tree, every human depends on that web of life that now has been interrupted by these fires. So keep bringing in those coins, and we can be our little bit of heroes for this devastation and this sad, sad event on the continent of Australia. Well, thanks for letting me come in.
Absolutely, Mrs. Booth. Thank you for the great
This was
idea,
kind of exciting.
and we're going to
Thank
see
you.
what we can do.
Happy Monday, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
So, we're still doing our weekly kindness challenge.
I forgot what it was.
Well, last week we were working on saying please and thank you and hello to a classmate that you don't normally talk to, and I thought that with the donations to coins for koalas and kangaroos, and then also we have our charity cart that is going on. So I thought it's pretty kind to donate an item to someone in need, and we've got two things that are happening right now. But we could also donate items to our classmates who are in need that don't have to do with any of those, the charity cart or even our collection for the Wildlife Fund in Australia. So our kindness challenge this week is to donate an item to someone in need. All right, should we get to some birthdays? Because there is a lot of them. Yesterday, Kyle Shelby turned 11 in Miss Fisher's room. Happy birthday, Kyle. And Byron Castro Garcia turns 11 today in your guys' classroom, Mrs. Booth's classroom. He doesn't turn 11 today. He's probably going to turn 8 today. Unless, I think he's going to turn 8 today. Tomorrow, Maddie Lenz is going to turn 9 in Mr. Castor's room. And Micah Ariano tomorrow is going to turn 5, and he's in Mrs. O's room. Ayla Nails turns 7 on Thursday in Mrs. Colloy's room. And Blaine Updike on Thursday is going to turn 9 in Mr. Castor's room. On Friday this week, Jason Jett is going to turn 8, and he is in Miss Almach's room. And finally, on Friday in Mrs. Galecki's room, turning 11, is Astrit Mehmedi. And happy birthday to all of the students who are celebrating birthdays this week. Well, Elliot and James, I only have one thing highlighted on the weekly calendar. It's a good old week of learning. The only special thing that's happening is you might see some parents in the hall tomorrow because we have our P4J open house from 9 to 11 and 1 to 3:45. So there might be some parents that are coming in and out, but they're only going to be visiting our P4J classroom because they would have kids who are might be joining us next year. So that's it for the special calendar announcements, Jaguars. All right. Before we get to the school creed, is there anything else you want to add about the coins for koalas and kangaroos?
No.
James?
No.
We said enough. Let's put these guys up so they can see the creed. Are you ready? I'll say the first part. You guys will repeat after me, okay?
Okay.
I am a unique and important student at Jefferson Elementary.
I'm a unique and important student at Jefferson Elementary.
I believe in myself and my ability to work with others.
I believe in myself and my ability to work with others.
Persevere.
Kind. Persevere.
Learn.
Learn.
And keep others safe.
Keep others safe.
I am a Jefferson Jaguar.
I am a Jefferson Jaguar.
And I am ready to succeed.
I am ready to succeed.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. You guys have a great week. See you around the school. Bye.